Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is we try to bring about conversations about coaching, relationships, business, self improvement, self help, goals, aspirations, changing your brain, and all sorts of other cool stuff. Got over 500, excuse me, 500 and I believe 30, 40 audios now on a variety of topics. Hopefully, you like some of them. If you're looking to change habits, if you're looking to change the way your brain works, this is the audio for you. There are 7 things you can do on a consistent basis that will modify how your brain works. If you're looking to do that and have somebody work you through it and be an accountability partner, that's one of the things I love outside of trauma recovery. One of the things I love is changing how people view the world, because if I can co-partner with them there, they find happiness and that makes me happy. So if you're looking for that, please reach out at PO Perception on Twitter, and or in the About Me section of this here YouTube page is my website. Go there, check that out. And so the first thing is reward yourself for progress. So it doesn't matter if the reward is a comic book, a candy bar, a massage, even a self massage. It doesn't matter if it's an extra episode of your favorite TV show. Have rewards in mind for when you make behavioral changes. When your mind knows unconsciously, subconsciously, that there's something at the end of the rainbow for doing what you need to do, then you are more likely to follow through, because you're engineering yourself for, hey, this has a benefit. Now, you may not see the benefit of working out every day, but if you know that if you work out, you get to have that strawberry, raspberry, blueberry smoothie at the end of your workout, and it's not going to add any weight, you might do it more, and then you can find other things. The point is, find ways to reward yourself for things you don't want to do, have them in mind, and convince yourself before you do them that you know what the reward is at the end. Have a clear vision, but be willing to change how your vision plays out. So, my goal in life is to help as many people as I can. This YouTube channel is an extension of that. The work I do with one-on-one clients is an extension of that. Eventually, I'd like to turn this YouTube channel into a radio program. That's an extension of that. I have a large vision, have had it for, well, probably at least 10 of the 14 years I've been coaching folks, but it's changed over time. I thought the radio project was going to start 5 or 6 years ago. It hasn't started yet. I thought that I would have a certain number of clients, but my health took a dive in summer of 2018, and I had to take almost a year off. Actually, a year and 3 or 4 months. The point is, don't lose your vision, but modify it if needed in order to make it easier to reach, but also easier to kind of remain within. The next thing is, find a spiritual practice. Now, I'm not advocating religion. I don't care if you're religious or not. If you are and it works for you, that's great. If you're not and you're just spiritual and that works for you, that's great. If you're motivated by helping people or by scientific discovery or something bigger than you, whatever that is, that's great. But find it and put it into daily practice. That could be meditation, that could be prayer, that could be using music, art, or nature. That could be something that is unique to you. It doesn't have to be someone else's way, but you have to build in gratitude and focus into your daily life, and meditation, prayer, and other forms of higher self-awareness are a great way to do that, and they will help you get to where you want to be. The next thing is, give space to the doubt in limits. In other words, when people try to be too positive, when they try to go, oh, nothing's wrong, that's BS. And at the end of the day, you're actually causing yourself more trouble, because you are spending time trying to fight off the negative emotions. So give yourself time every day, whether it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is. Any doubts that come forward, you address them. You focus on how to change your mind away from thinking that way. And the way you do that is through neutrality. Go to a neutral place first. This could be true, but this other thing over here could also be true. This could be true, but maybe I could find someone else to help me with that. This could be true, but in other words, going to a neutral place. Don't ignore your emotions. Find a place to put them, compartmentalize them, give them space every day, but don't let negative or toxic emotions become dominant, but don't run away from the fact they exist either. Give yourself multiple choices when trying to come up with solutions. The power of choice shows synaptic function in brain, uh, you know, increase. So the more you give yourself options, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. What do I really want to do? What's the center of why I'm doing what I'm doing? But giving yourself multiple options in a situation is much better than giving yourself ultimatum thinking. I either have to do A or B. When you have A, B, C, or D, or maybe even A, B, C, D, E, you give yourself a different pathway in the brain to be more creative. So the more choices you give yourself towards getting to your goal and the more flexibility you have in the mindset of getting to your goal, the easier it will be to actually achieve. The next is repeat the basics. If you're really good at talking with customers, when you start to feel like you're in over your head, go do something you're good at. Literally take time out and go, I'm going to go back to the basics of what I'm good at. If you're good at talking to customers, if you're good at design, if you're good at focusing your thoughts, excuse me, if you're good at whatever you're good at, when you start to feel out of control, immediately go back to the basics of the things that brought you to the dance. When you do this, you can reset your energetic and mental fulcrum towards believing that you're more capable of handling whatever challenges are in front of you. Now, does it mean it will work every time? No, but you have more chance of things working out for you if you begin to shift from believing I'm incapable to I'm capable quicker. The last thing in this particular process, but I don't want to say least because it's not the least, is shift your mindset. Be mindful of the trip snares that you have. Be mindful of the things that take you away from positive focus or positive progress, no matter how small, no matter how minute, no matter how repetitive it may feel. And immediately have things in your mind that you use to combat it like you would a boxing match, right? When you are about to get punched, you have a counter, whether the counter is moving out of the way, whether the counter is blocking the punch, whether the counter is firing back with a left hook. Whatever your counter is, have counters to your own negative thoughts. When you shift your mindset before the negative thoughts are allowed to take full hold, the easier it will be for you to manage and master your life. So hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.